because I don't think that they'll. I don't think Clemson will cover this spread. I still think they're going to win, though.
No. I don't think they'll cover either.
And now we're waiting on Tony, who says NC State. Okay.
Sweep.
All right, so my next one is not going to be picking a game, but it's an over-under. Over-under 3 overtime games this week.
In
the NFL.
In the NFL.
Over-under 3 overtime games this week. Just to put it into perspective, the games that we have to look forward to are Broncos-Cardinals. That could be overtime right there at 7 each.
Really?
Yeah, they're both bad. Cowboys-Redskins.
There's a lot of suckfests going on this week.
Yeah. Titans-Chargers. Browns-Buccaneers. Do you think either of those teams really want to win? Panthers-Eagles. Vikings-Jets. Lions-Dolphins. Patriots-Bears. Bills-Colts. That could be overtime. Texans-Jags could be overtime.
I don't see how Bills-Colts could be overtime.
Well, the Bills have a good defense. Ravens-Saints. Rams-49ers. Bengals-Chiefs. Giants-Falcons. That game could easily be overtime tied at 10. Both teams suck.
I'm still gonna say under 3 overtimes.
Under 3 overtimes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say under.
All right. I'm gonna say over 3 overtime games.
Oh. Daring.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna say exactly 3. I'm gonna say exactly 3 overtime games.
I was tempted to say that. But I'll stick with the under.
And Tony says under as well.
I got my college game.
Okay, Dan Beebe.
Okay. We'll do Colorado versus Washington with the point spread 16.5 to Washington.
Give me Colorado to stay within 16.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go Colorado as well.
Because again, Washington's not a team that runs up the score on you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Washington's going to win. But I think they're perfectly content winning 20-10. They're not going to...
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna say they failed to cover.
Okay. So that's Dan O'Shea with Colorado plus 16.5. And now we need Tony. Tony, Colorado plus 16.5 or Washington minus 16.5.
Probably wasn't the best one.
I bet he's going to take Colorado.
No doubt.
All right. He says Colorado as well. Okay. Dan O'Shea, it's your turn.
All right. I'm trying to look at the NFL, but it's kind of hurting my eyes.
Because of how terrible it looks?
Yeah, the matchups this week are not very good. Let's go with a suckfest in Broncos-Cardinals.
Broncos.
Straight up?
What's the spread? Let's see.
I've got Denver 1-point favorites.
Then... Oh, Cardinals are at home and Denver's still 1-point favorites?
I mean, the 1-point favorite...
Yeah, it's just straight up.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
I think we're going to see Von Miller come back to form. And I'm going to take Broncos.
Okay. All right. Tony said he's taking the Broncos. And Dan Beebe, you're taking Broncos too?
Broncos, yep.
Okay. When the chosen rose and throws for 275 yards and 3 touchdowns, y'all gonna be sad you said that.
Shall see.
All right. So that brings it back to me. So give me just 1 second. I'm just updating things, and I will present us with my third selection.
Yeah, I hate these
1
matchups.
second.
Like, I don't think the Bears are going to beat the Pats.
So this week, 19 top 25 college football teams play. Will there be more or less than 5 upsets? An upset obviously being a lower ranked team beating a higher ranked team. Could be 9 versus 8. If 9 wins, that's an upset. Will there be more or less than 5 upsets this week in college football top 25?
Less.
Give me more.
I'm going to go more.
It's been a freaking crazy season. Give me more all day.
I'll read those matchups. Give me 1 second.
Tell you what, though, Oregon better not lose to Washington State.
Okay, so top 25 matchups. We have Penn State at Indiana, Illinois at Wisconsin, Maryland at Iowa, Michigan at Michigan State, Oklahoma at TCU, Cincinnati at Temple. Temple's been tough. Alabama at Tennessee, Colorado at Washington, NC State at Clemson, Mississippi State at LSU, Central Florida at Eastern Carolina. What? No way. This is showing ECU as a favorite.
Really?
Oh, no. Okay. So now it says ECU 0-point favorite. South Florida UConn at South Florida, Vanderbilt at Kentucky, Oregon at Washington State, and Ohio State at Purdue. So I'm still saying more than 5 upsets.
Yep.
Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. 5 or more upsets.
5 or more.
So it's either 4 or less or 5 or more.
That being said,
Tony says less.
I'll stick with less too, because I don't think I can go 2 weeks in a row. Could be wrong, but I'm sticking with that.
Okay. Dan Beebe?
All right, so my last one's going to be an NFL game. I just don't really know which one it should be. So we will go with... Let's do the Titans-Chargers game.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Chargers.
Oh, Chargers. They're at home.
And Tony is going to say, I'm guessing the Chargers. Tony says Chargers. Hey, how did I know? All right, so that's Chargers for all of us. And Dan O'Shea, what's your last game?
I think I'm going to do Michigan at Michigan State with the spread.
What's the spread?
7.
Looks like -7
All right, so
for Michigan, obviously.
I hate it. I think Michigan wins by more than 7.
I'm going to take Michigan State with the spread. I don't really think that they're going to win, but I think it's going to be a close game.
All right, Dan Beebe.
Michigan State.
Dan Beebe's going Michigan State plus the 7. And Tony is going to say, I'm guessing Michigan State plus 7. And that is exactly correct. All right. So that means we have one game left that we need to pick. All right. So what do you guys think? NFL or college?
Probably college, because the NFL matchups really kind of suck.
I say college as well.
I'm done.
Okay. Should we do a top 25 or non-top 25? I say non-top 25.
Okay.
Not top 25 is fine.
All right. Should we go Power 5 or a non-Power 5?
Non-Power 5?
Non-Power 5? All right.
You guys have the majority, so let's do it.
Let's take a look at these awesome games. You want to do it with the spread or straight up?
I think it kind of depends on the matchup.
Because if we're doing straight up, I found a good one.
All right.
All right, if we're doing straight up, how about Stanford, Arizona State? 4-2 Stanford, 3-3 Arizona State. At Arizona State.
At Arizona State, so are they favored at home?
Stanford's a 2.5-point favorite. There's also Auburn at Ole Miss. There's also North Carolina, Syracuse, Virginia, Duke. There's some good games. Wake Forest and Florida State. Florida State's a 10-point favorite over Wake Forest.
Okay.
Minnesota, Nebraska. Do you think Nebraska gets their first win? Nebraska's a 4-point favorite over Minnesota. Look at that. How are they a 4-point favorite? Nebraska's 0-6. Minnesota just took Ohio State 3.5 quarters. God. Las Vegas be losing their mind. Oh, Cal, Oregon State. That's a good one. Not. USC, Utah. Arizona, UCLA. UCLA is a 7.5-point favorite. UCLA got their first win last week.
Yeah.
And they're a 7.5-point favorite over 3-4 Arizona. San Diego. Ugh. What do you guys think? I vote either the Auburn Ole Miss game or the Stanford Arizona State.
The Stanford game could probably be interesting, but what do you think? What do you guys think?
I'm good with either.
Yeah.
You choose, Dan.
Yeah.
Let's do the Stanford one.
All right. Stanford, Arizona State, straight up. I am going to go with Arizona State.
They're at home.
Mm-hmm. And we all know that Herm Edwards plays to win the game.
Yeah. There's that.
That's true, but give me, despite their disappointing season so far, give me Stanford.
All right. If I need a representative in a law firm, I'm definitely taking Stanford. If I need a party, I'm going Arizona State.
Mm-hmm.
Tony's taking Arizona State as well.
I think I flipped the coin on the last one here. Waffles, Arizona State.
All right.
And we got...
Looks like...
we got Stanford? Stanford!
That's a pancake. All right. Dan Beebe's going Stanford.
We got a good split.
All right. Beautiful. So that should be 10 games. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, Perfect. It is. All right, guys. We've had a long episode. We're not done yet. We've had a long episode. Well, we're coming to an end. This week in sports history, to commemorate the first day